Guys, great for today. I want to kind of do something a little different. I'm going to play a live gameplay here of Battlefield 1, so don't expect anything great. The game could go good, it could go bad, but I kind of like uploading that. And a lot of people think, they see YouTubers play and they always see great gameplay footage. I don't know about everybody but myself. Not all games are great. Some games I just absolutely suck. Some games I play well. We'll open this battle pack here before the round starts of Team Deathmatch, of course. I don't ever keep whites, guys. I always scrap them. But today, I want to do something a little different. Like I said, don't expect a lot from the gameplay. I'm going to kind of be thinking out my thoughts of what I'm going to talk about here. But I want to talk about the shooters that are coming out this fall. Of course, we got what we got to see, or what we got to see at E3. And, of course, that was Destiny 2, Call of Duty World War II, and Star Wars Battlefront 2. And these were some really big name titles. If you think about Destiny, it sold a lot, and tons of people still play the original Destiny to this day. A lot of people have been disappointed with Call of Duty over the past several years, going back to boots on the ground. So the hype around that was really, really big. And of course, Star Wars Battlefront 2, I think, surprised a lot of people. I know it did myself. But I'm going to kind of get into just a little bit about each one of them, what I think about them. First of all, Destiny 2. I was a huge Destiny fan. I played a lot of Destiny. But around the third DLC, I kind of fell off. I didn't feel, for my preference only, of course this is not anybody else's opinion, this is just mine, I didn't feel that they really grasped the whole MMO shooter concept. And I know that kind of hybrid game is probably difficult to make. I know shooter and a MMO is probably not the easiest thing in the world to make. But I felt like there wasn't enough of the MMO realm in there compared to the shooter realm. And it kind of got really, really repetitive. And I know MMOs are repetitive, but I mean repetitive to the point of a lot of MMOs, you can go play raids, dungeons, whatever you want to call them, multiple times. You don't have just at one time that you can play it, and you have to wait again, you know, like for reset on Destiny to be able to get those loot things again. And I just felt that there needed to be more in the game to offer to MMO fans. And I'm not a massive MMO player. I like things like Elder Scrolls Online. I've played the Lord of the Rings online before. That's free to play from Steam. And I've always enjoyed RPG MMO style games, but I'm not just a hardcore fan. So a lot of you may feel different about Destiny. You may think it did everything right. But like I said, just my opinion, Destiny 2's trailers, the trailer for E3 was written well. Bungie has always done well at writing things and selling stories from just what little bit of trailer they can show. They're always really, really good at that. But I did feel like it may not be enough again for my taste. And plus, a lot of games are coming out in the fall. I was planning on getting Call of Duty before Red Dead Redemption 2 was kind of delayed. I was planning on getting it. And I wasn't really sure about Star Wars Battlefront 2. And then Destiny 2 was kind of there also. So I'm kind of having to prioritize the money-wise exactly what I want to get. And especially do YouTube with and upload. And what games I'm going to enjoy playing myself. That's the main thing. What I enjoy playing is what I upload. So I really kind of look past Destiny. And if it's a game that you guys that are watching this are planning on getting, I hope it is all that you expect. I hope it is something you really, really enjoy. I hope it's something that you can play for a long time. And that's what I want with any game. I don't really hate on anything that anybody plays. You play a game, more power to you. If it's something you like, I'm really, really happy about it. As I throw my gas, I thought I had not a gas, but I thought it was an incendiary grenade and it was a smoke. So that's kind of messed this up. Well, maybe not. They're not paying attention. Oh, somebody shot me in the back, though. But if Destiny 2 is a game that you really enjoy and are looking forward to, I hope it's all that it can be for you. Just for me personally, it's not something that I'm really interested in. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll turn out to be this phenomenal game, 10 times better than the original. But we'll just have to wait and see. Some of the games that really surprised me, especially shooter-wise, was definitely Star Wars Battlefront 2. It was a game that I was not expecting a lot from, I guess. I expect a lot from EA and DICE because of Battlefield, and I've been a big fan of the Battlefield franchise since the beginning. But original Battlefront, and I'm not talking about the original Star Wars Battlefront, but the one that came out in the past couple years, it was lackluster in a way of just progress-wise, and it felt like once you got into the game around level 30, especially before DLC came out, that you kind of had mastered the game, and that was all there was to it. It got kind of just lackluster. It was a game that made you feel like you were immersed in the Star Wars realm, the sounds, the feels. It was all great. Let's get that out of the way. It was wonderful in that way. It looked and felt and sounded like Star Wars. But it was just some lackluster things, progression-wise, that I thought were not there. I didn't like the pickups, especially hero pickups. I didn't like the pickup system just for random grenades, rocket launchers, whatever the case may be. And they have fixed that for Battlefront 2. It looks to be more of a skill-based game. I have heard that it's still a little bit casual, but it is more skill-based than the last installment of Battlefront, which I think will help casual players and more hardcore players alike. I think it'll keep them into the game longer. And I also think the dispatch, the doing away with the season pass, is also a good thing. Thank you, good man, for picking me up. I think all of that is a really, really good thing. And I think DICE is learned their lesson. I think all games need to get away from season passes, premiums, whatever you want to call it. I think all games need to do away with that. I think games should be, you buy the game, you get the content. Games are expensive anyway. I've always felt like that. And paying $100 every year or every couple of years for a game just to be able to play it and get some DLC throughout the next couple of years is kind of a disappointment to me, because sometimes the DLC may not be great. Sometimes you may start playing something else, and it's just price-wise very, very expensive. I think free content keeps communities together, keeps people playing games more, and I think DICE is finally realizing that, and I hope a lot of other games, shooter-wise, Call of Duty, hint, hint, follow suit eventually, and I think they will. The thing also that I wanted to hit on about Battlefront 2, like I said, the skill-wise, I have heard rumors that it is a little bit in between, but I think that is good. I want a game that casual people can pick up and play and enjoy, but I also want a game, if you are a person that likes progression, you're a person that likes to improve their play, you can also do that. And I like those kind of games. I like a game where if you're good, bad, in between, it does not matter. You can always improve and always find a way to make your skill even better. There's certain weapons in the game you can improve skill with that may be more difficult to use, maybe more easy to use. And I like games like that. And I think Battlefront 2 is hitting a lot of those points this time. So I'm looking forward to it. And last but not least, we're going to talk Call of Duty World War II. I know a lot of people are hyped about coming back to boots on the ground. A lot of the Call of Duty community has kind of not really died off, but a lot of people have quit playing since the futuristic style jetpack thing has happened. And I think it had its place. I mean, it was more of a fast-paced, kind of unpredictable game when it came to it. And it had its place, but I think going back to boots on the ground to Call of Duty's roots is really, really a great idea. I think the things that really kind of freaked out people to begin with, after they heard about it and then it was all great, good, and wonderful, and they hear that the create class system is absolutely gone. I don't know what this dude's hitting me with. It's like he's shooting me, but I'm exploding at the same time, whatever. I think a lot of people kind of panicked about that create a class system when they heard about the divisions. And I don't think it's going to be as bad as people think, from what I've heard, what I've read. It's really just a division. The perks, they've kind of changed the way all of that works, but I think it's good for Call of Duty to kind of go in a new direction, some new ideas. Not the same old, same old. We don't want to go back to boots on the ground and it be COD 4 remastered. You know, we don't want it to be something that we've already done. So I think Sledgehammer going with that new division system is a good thing. I think it's almost kind of their loose play on maybe specialists, like has been in the last several installments of Call of Duty. And I think it's looking to be a very interesting game. I think it could be a very good Call of Duty game. Like, it's one of those games, again, all three of these I've talked about. We'll have to wait and see. They could be good, they could be bad. We just don't know. But I think going back to that roots, boots on the ground, I think going with changing the way of the create a class system, I think it could be a very, very good game. And I think that Sledgehammer could be going in the right direction. I've not been a big fan of Sledgehammer. I'm not going to say anything against the guys. I mean, they all work hard on the game. I'm just not always been a fan of what exactly they have done, especially when I started working with Modern Warfare 3. I was not a big fan of Advanced Warfare. But I think the more they have been a company together, the better they have realized what the Call of Duty community wants. And going back to boots on the ground, I think was a great idea. And like I said, what they're doing with the game looks to be really, really good. I'm hoping come beta time, I'll have some, of course, gameplay here on the channel of it. It and Star Wars Battlefront 2 will have beta gameplay, beta footage. We can kind of talk about the games and see exactly what direction they're going when that beta comes out. But guys, leave me a comment. Let me know about those 3 games. What were you really excited to see during E3 if you're a shooter fan? There's a lot of games out there, but my channel is mainly based on shooters, so that's why I want to talk about these 3 titles: Destiny 2, Call of Duty World War II, and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about those 3. Are you looking forward to picking any of them up? And of course, guys, if you like the video, hit the like. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And of course, make sure you get notified when all my videos go live. So click that bell icon up in the top corner by the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.